I'm so full of bacon, my body's meant for shaking.
Alright. Okay. I think things are set up. Who the fuck knows anymore, though? Welcome in, everyone. How's it going? Happy Monday. We've made it this far. Let's continue to make it a little bit more, if we can. New, thank you so much for the sub. Congratulations on your prolonged use of those wonderfully out of context emotes. I appreciate the support. Thank you for being here. Congrats on first, too. Goji, welcome in. Good to see you again. Thank you for the contributions as well. Let's see, we got a B-Wags in. Hi, B-Wags. I like that emote combination. That's good. That's good. I approve. Peace. Good to see you. Good to see you, Ed. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark, question mark. That one's off right now because I don't want the lights to do weird fucky shit. I don't know if that one changes the lights, though. Let's try it. Because I just turned everything Lumia off. Oh, but I can't have Lumia on and the other ones off. So my Lumia requests, yeah, my Lumia requests just for now for lighting because I don't want to fuck anything up. But I heard Oh Hi Mark in my heart. Peace. 100%. Ed, how are you doing today? Neo, how are you doing today? Happy Monday, everyone. My goodness. All right, I gotta switch back to Stream Manager because I was doing channel point stuff. I gotta turn down the volume so I can hear myself. Happy Monday? Happy Monday. Is it Monday? Is it Monday? God, I hope it's Monday. Question mark. Thanks for the contribution, peace. Doing well, cleaned up a bit. Streamed twice. Very nice. Did you stream the same things both time? Or different things? It's Monday, but are Mondays happy? It all depends on your point of view. Mine... I don't know if mine was exactly... Mine wasn't unhappy. So, like, I think that's a good thing. But TBH, that's about all I can say. I don't really know other than that. We're still getting some stuff kind of finagled around here, so give me 2 seconds. It's a cat cam. I don't want to bug that, so let's not bug that. Let's turn this off, though, so you guys can see the microwave. Boo! Weekdays, for real. Weekdays wouldn't be so gross if I didn't have to work. But, you know. Hide that. Video capture device. Add existing. One of these guys. Perfect. Let's put that there. I don't want to do this. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I don't know why you couldn't see what I'm doing, because, I mean, it makes sense. Let's do this, maybe, I think. Yeah, that'll be fine. Fine, square it up a little bit like so. Can I maybe do, no, I don't want to do that. Let's just keep it like that. Ta-da. This looks very ominous, but it's actually not as ominous as you think it is. Same thing, split it up to do life stuff. Nice. Nice. Life stuff is good. Especially when you, like, actually get it done. I have such a list of life stuff that I need to get done. And yet, I haven't gotten done yet. Did you clean up on stream? Used to enjoy Mondays, but now they're the worst again. What changed? What changed? Okay, we need to write a to-do list, first of all, because... 1, we're making some props, and 2, we're getting some shots done today that are, like, close-up shots. So we're going to be using this camera for that. We're going to be using my phone for that. We're going to be doing a lot of different random shit. So I need to get my ducks in order before we lose all of them and they go elsewhere. Sound good? Back to a Monday-Friday schedule. I've been on a Monday-Friday schedule for 3 years now, and it's really weird. I'm still not used to having, like, weekends off. It's really nice, but... Food! Guess who's back? Back again. Hey, Food, how's it going? Thank you for the sub. My goodness, I don't know what my alerts are doing. Twitch alerts, for some reason, is either A, really slow, or B, just not happening right now because it doesn't even look... Hey, there it is. Okay, well, there's the notification at least. What the hell is going on with Twitch alerts? Properties, can you, do I need to, like, refresh you at all? Cut, paste. Shut down, so refresh browser when let's do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the alert came up. It's probably gonna come up and scare the shit out of me in like a couple seconds. But either way, thank you so much for the sub. It's good to see you back. I hope you're doing well. Before it was Tuesday through Saturday. Did you prefer that? Thanks for the contributions, Neo. Hell yeah, I'm excited for our next horror game. Happy Monday. Happy Monday indeed. Has it been a happy Monday for you, Neo? What's up, Melody? Welcome in. I've been well. I've been really busy. We're working on a video for our next song, and we're working on the song too. Almost done with the song, I think. I played kind of sort of finished version on stream last time we were working on stuff, but there's some tweaks I want to make to it. So thank you for the contributions and Melody. But food, how have you been? Not butt food, but food. Today I'm feeling a bit good. I came to watch what you've been up to. Yeah, we're shooting a video about a vampire. Last time we got really messy with it. This time we're doing like some closer up macro, not like macro shots, but close up shots. So I need to write down what I'm doing before I forget. Work has been a shit show. In the case of first world problems, you have the cat's litter box on the Wi-Fi, and all the software updates are done. You have the cat's litter box on the Wi-Fi. Is this is this like a metaphor, or do you actually have the cat's litter box on a Wi-Fi? I'm so confused. No random liquids today. That's good. That's very good. I said it was a first world problem. It's a first world problem I don't understand. Okay, so today I'm gonna put the microphone over here so you guys can hear while I'm writing. Okay, so we need to first of all write a title for this because we're procrastinating. Twitch to do, just for now since we're technically doing this shit on Twitch. Okay, we need to shoot the scene where we wash the vials. So that's one thing. We need to shoot. We need to fill the blood bags. The blood bags for this are already filled when we see them, so we need to fill blood bags. We need to shoot filling the vials, because that is not something that we did that is preemptive before the shot takes place. Indy, if you try to eat that tape, I swear. Your Wi-Fi's pissing you off, and the technicians were supposed to come yesterday. I saw your stuff in the vent space. I'm so sorry that it's giving you trouble still. They never did. Now they're supposed to come today, but they haven't showed up yet. I fucking hate Wi-Fi companies. Hi, buddy. Hello. There is a sea of wires over here, but you can try it if you want. It's a litter box that self-cleans and will text you the bag needs emptying in case I forget. Also, will track bathroom habits. That's kind of cool. Sure, that's fine. That's fine for now. You can go up there. You like the new setup? You mean my blank space open room? This is what the room looks like when I'm shooting video in it right now. Also, when we're doing cool stuff like this. I like this camera angle, though. We might use this for like painting and other stuff as well. So, mainly I need reminder nags to empty the bin. Yeah, if my litter box did that, I don't know. My reminder is the fact that it's like in the bathroom, like visible. So I can see, and it's gross if I don't. Cat! Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to freak you out. That was my bad. You can't lay on that. I'm sorry. No. You can lay here if you want. Scooch back. There you go. I didn't mean to freak you out. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I know. Ours is downstairs and under this. Okay, so it's away. I guess apartment living. Ours is like next to like the human toilet, so we notice fairly quickly if we have neglected it at all. Yeah, Indy has become quite. He's lost a lot of his baby fat in his face. He's actually starting to get like a cat face now, which is, you know, kind of weird. He has a neck under there. It's very strange. What's up, Eddie? Welcome in. How's your Monday going? Also, 2 cats is a little factory. No kidding. A little shit factory. Hi. Yeah, we're talking about you. Okay, shoot filling vial scene. For that, we need the gloves, so we can't forget. Actually, for both of these, we need the gloves, so I'm going to put a G by both of those. Filling the blood bags, that's not going to be something that needs gloves, but I might put them on anyway just because it's going to be messy. shit factory. They opened for a coal chamber. All right, what else do we need to do? I have all my stuff on the floor beside me, so I'm trying to like walk through. We do need to get a shot of putting gloves on. Shoot. Putting gloves on. I cleaned off a whole bunch of space on my phone, so we're actually able to record this shit today. I'm gonna use some of this footage as well. Apparently, if they're spayed after puberty, they still have sex drive. Loki was spayed as a kitten. Like, he was maybe 2 months old, I think, when we got him. And he still humps blankets if we leave them out. We'll come out in the morning and his little blanket bed will be like pulled across the living room. Cats are better than rabbits. Rabbits are, I've heard that rabbits are kind of temperamental. Like they got little attitudes, and I guess so do cats, but you know, hey, you can share some camera for the moment. Adapega, thank you for the 5 stream streak. I forgot how words worked for a second, sorry. Ada is streaking through the stream. There we go. Whoa, whoa. This is a family show. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here, Ada. Also, am I saying that Ada as opposed to Ada? If you prefer Ada, please let me know. Two rabbits become 50 in no time with a lot of doo-doo. Yeah, I can see that. Honestly, cats are a lot better than ferrets too. I will say that, because ferrets pee everywhere. What? What? Too much petting? What's going on? What do you want? Do you want more petting or less petting? I'm so confused. What do you want? Oh. You want to be a rock. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so shoot the fill vials. Okay, so we need to fill the blood bags first. I think that's the first thing we need to do. So our little case experiment. Here, have some gloves. So last time, or a couple streams ago, we got this case, and then we put this paper mache stuff on it to cover up the Senko logo, but it didn't stick. It didn't, like, stick. It took the logo with it, which is great. But our paper mache didn't actually stick to it. So I think what I'm gonna do instead, Ada or Ada is fine, not picky. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because I don't know, I feel like I read people's names wrong a lot. So, okay, cool. Phonetically, it's Ada. I'll go with Ada then, if that's all right. Hey, is that a Buddy Christ emote? Oh my fuck, that's amazing. Oh, it's a J Muse emote. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Also, I didn't realize I'm not following them. That's what I get. Hey, be nice. Be nice. Fucking love that. All right. So yeah, this is the case that the blood bags are gonna come in. I think the way we're gonna shoot it is we're just gonna have it like low to the table and opened. And we're just not gonna show. Or we could do it this way and have it open like this, but that seems a little weird since the top is, like, it's thinner. So we could, oh wait, we have gaff tape. We could just put tape over it. I'm a dumbass. Oh my god, I haven't seen any of Jason Muse's emotes. That's fantastic. Oh my god. Those are great. Fuck yeah. Theory, welcome in! See, look at this. He has a fucking neck now. When did this cat get a neck? This is weird to me. He's starting to look like an actual cat. Hi, you. Nice robe. What you got on under that? Oh. I see. Very nice. Very nice. How's your Monday going, Fairy? Alright, so we're just gonna do this. Cover up the logo with gaff tape since the other stuff didn't stick. I was gonna paint... Excuse me. was gonna paint the logo, or paint the paper mache stuff that was over the logo, but it didn't stick. Cat with a neck. Cat with a neck. Well, he used to be just turtleneck cat, and he used to be a lot pudgier. But now we're feeding him and Loki in separate rooms, so I think that might, you know, that might have influenced a little bit of weight loss on his part. He's still a round boy, but he's becoming more cattish too. I think he's just kind of growing out of that kitten fluff ball phase. Cat with a neck. You okay? Oh, just really hungry. That's fair. You've been following him since a month after he started streaming, and sometimes Kevin Smith will show up, just random Kevin Smith cameos. That's pretty fantastic. If you have the paper, you can use it to fill in the texture under the gaff tape. I mean, that's not bad. I guess you can still kind of see it, huh? I'm just afraid if I use, because that paper is a lot bigger. I guess I could cut it down, huh? Looks good. I could put more of that paper over the top of it and then retape it, but I don't want it to be too bulky. I think this will be okay because, like, flat, you can't see it. Because we're just gonna do a side shot with it. I think it should be fine. Good idea, though. I didn't think of that. Does this cafe serve chocolate only on the secret menu, Eddie? And only on Wednesdays. Sorry. Fair, you doing all right? I finally have some motivation to get stuff done. I'm not feeling sick from gluten exposure. Oh no! What happened? Who glutened you? Who did it? I'm gonna edit some art pictures while I watch you. How's your Monday been? My Monday has been, it's been a Monday. Which I guess could mean a lot of things, but, yeah, it hasn't been bad. I went to work. I did work things. I realized that, like, on the company webpage for, like, employees and stuff, there's, like, AI-generated photos on there now, and I don't fucking like it at all. I almost wrote an email to the marketing team, and then I was like, you know what? It's not fucking worth it. So, I saved it as a draft, though, in case I'm feeling extra spicy one of these days. Matt looks good. Yeah. It hides a lot of it. Use A4 paper to cover it, like the smaller stuff, food. Damn. Carrot cake? Dude, carrot cake. Carrot cake would be good. Should we switch out our food options every once in a while? Update our cafe menu? Maybe that'll be one of our digital art projects this year. Auto watch Muppets Most Wanted last night before sleep. How was that? Oh, the printer paper, just like regular printer paper. I've got that in boatloads. Yourself. I think I'm invincible until I feel sick. Oh, no. Carrot cake's good. I like the frosting that they put on carrot cake. It's not like the buttercream, like the super creamy. It's like kind of thicker. I don't know what it is, but it's really good. I'll take a 12-ounce latte with whole milk and carrot cake. Oh, man. See... Now I'm thirsty and hungry for all the sweets. Do y'all serve crepes? You have a extensive palate for pastries and breakfast foods tonight, Ed. Why are you upset? Why is your tail flipping? I'm afraid of the world. All right, so that's done. We got a tarp under us in case things get messy. I'm gonna put the case. Are you gonna be good if I let you be up here? Well, no, I don't trust you. Did you move your setup around? I don't see the fancy wall anymore. I just took some stuff down. Fairy, we're shooting a video for one of my songs right now. So I've had just like blank white walls as my background just so I don't have a lot of stuff going on back there. Guys being adventurous as hell. I also, so the big plant background that I have behind me usually is AI generated, And I feel kind of hypocritical having an AI generated picture on a tapestry. Like I'll probably hang it somewhere else in my house, but like for on stream, since I'm an artist and I do like actual art and not AI generated art, I felt kind of hypocritical. So I'm thinking of different ways I can do my background now. I kind of, what are you eating? I don't want to know what that was. So I've been kind of thinking of what I want to do for a background. I'm thinking about doing like multiple different canvases, because that way I can stuff the backs with soundproofing and then hang those up. So it's like a little soundproofing, but it's also like our own art. And I don't know. Makes sense. Yeah, lots of new opportunities after this. I have 2 other videos lined up that I already want to fucking start doing. So, yeah, it's going to be a process for sure. Wait, you redeemed espresso, but where is it? Oh, it probably already disappeared. Never mind. You have a box, and he is not in it yet. He is waiting to pounce. I wonder if I kept it open, he'd get in it. Those little socks. This is a test. This is the marshmallow test for cats. See what happens here. See how long it takes. If you perchance have Nutella, banana, and strawberry, I'll be a regular at the establishment. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. What's a latte? Ada only drinks iced mocha frappuccino. Oh my god, I used to get those. I don't go to Starbucks anymore, but I used to get those green tea blended frappuccinos. That shit was good. I like those. Yeah, I'm excited, Fairy. Now I want to play Tall Latte. It's the 1-minute track at the end of the Devin Townsend Ziltoid album that reveals it was all just a barista's daydream. Oh. Damn. Spoilers. New song when? As soon as we get this video done. So, soonish. I'm hoping by the end of the month. This week is shoot week. Next week is edit week. But I'm also editing VODs at the same time. So... yeah, I'm shooting for the end of this month or like the very, very beginning of February. And then February, after we do this February, I'm going to dedicate to getting my background going, getting everything reset up and maybe looking a little nicer. We're going to redo some stream stuff. Since February is a short month, I was going to focus on that more than like a video or anything. And then March, when stuff starts to warm up, we're going to go back into videos and music and stuff like that. So, lots of plans. But that's the time frame on the song, at least. Crepes are nice. I like crepes. My favorite crepes, I think... I don't know. I'm a fan of the powdered sugar. I don't really do the sugar that much anymore. But I also like peanut butter and blueberries. That's a pretty nice one. If we're going savory, then peanut butter and breakfast sausage. Not gonna lie, that's pretty damn awesome. A little maple syrup in there. Ooh! There is a test where you tape a box on the floor and see if the cat puts itself in them. Oh, there is there? We're gonna try something, buddy, okay? Don't panic. You had a crate for the first time last year. How was it, Fairy? What'd you get in it? First crate filling, big decision. Rectangle made of tape, no actual wall. Yeah, just like out of tape. For science! For science. All right, cat, sit up for just a second, okay? Just like, stay there. Wait. Wait. Scooch that way. Don't jump down yet. We gotta try this. This is for science. Nope. That's the wrong science. Hold on, back up. Stay there. Alright. Stream is jittery for you? Oh no, that's not good. Is it jittery for anyone else? I'm curious. What do you mean by jittery? Like the audio? Or... Ah! Panic exclusively at the discotheque. Don't panic. Not yet, peace. We're not done yet. Hell yeah. Strawberry and chocolate chips. Ooh. Little chocolate strawberry action. I like it. I like it. I was thinking about chocolate dipped strawberries. I saw they're starting to do all their Valentine's Day stuff at the store, and I saw chocolate covered strawberries. That's what my work always does, and oh, they look so good. I don't think this science works, Neo. Look. Hey. Look. I don't think he gives a shit. I'll get over here. Good. This is good. Just heavy frame drops on yours, but not the other channel I'm in. That's strange. I've got my, like my monitor up on the side too, upstream, and I'm not seeing any jumps either. Yours was doing that yesterday though, and I had to refresh and it was fine. Like the music thing happened. I couldn't hear your music, but I could hear you. I think you have a defective cat. He is kinda. I'm sorry to ask, is the food ready? It's all good. I understand. You know, we're a little short-staffed today, so I appreciate the wait on that, Ed. Could I offer you, potentially, because I know that we're a little short-staffed, can I offer you, as a consolidation, perhaps Sunday? Or maybe a ramen, just because I don't know who we have available, honestly. You ate the food by accident. Well, that's why it's taken so long. Hey, do you like a box? Do you like box? Do you like box? Hey, 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 hey you. Hey, sir? Sir? Ma'am? Oh, I see.
He's not even looking at me.
Oh. He's distracted by everything else. Oh, you have a defective cat. Makes sense. The refresh worked. Weird, yeah. It was so weird yesterday, too. Like, you were, like, lagging a little bit on my desktop, and I could hear you when you were talking and all of your Minecraft sounds, but not your music. And then when I refreshed, you weren't lagging anymore, and I could hear your music. It was very strange. Sunny would be fun. Do you have peanut butter, banana, and Nutella? Way ahead of you. Already in the jar, man. You're very welcome. Hey you, out there in the cold, getting lonely, getting old, can you feel me? Hey Mew. Oh, no? Okay, never mind. I thought cats liked butt scritches. Would this keep you entertained? If I... Nope, you're too smart for that. You're too smart for that. Ah! What just happened? I looked away for 2 seconds and he destroyed everything. That was weird. Alright, thank you. Koji to the rescue. Some cats like butt scritches. I thought he liked butt scritches too, but apparently they were the activator for DEFCON 12. Is it DEFCON or DEFCON? Def? As in like Deaf Heaven? That's weird. Why is it that? Lima loves them. Lou is between indifferent and attack. Indy likes them most of the time. Loki is a big no because he had hip surgery and he's very touchy about his hips. Did anyone actually see what happened? Because I just saw all my shit on the floor, the table tipping over, and Indy was gone. That was weird. All right, let's. Oh, I need the red stuff from last time. 1 second. This shit has been living outside since Saturday, and it is still liquid somehow. which is a bit concerning, but, you know, I'm not going to look into it too much. Defense readiness condition. DEFCON? DEFCON. Oh, I see. Okay. He darted behind you and his jump force pushed your lightweight table over. Hey. She might be lightweight, but she's sturdy.
Sturdy like Indy.
Sturdy like Indy. Indy's not sturdy. He's
And
just...
not sturdy like
Oh, not sturdy like Indy. I was going to say, he's a unit.
kitchen.
Alright. Cool. Got some of these. I need... These are our blood bags that we're going to work with. These are technically, like, drink containers for parties that I will not be invited to. But... Let's see. We got some of these little clippy clips, too. Thank you, Fairy! So I can watch the demise of my own table. I answered... You did! You did, and you answered so honestly, and I really appreciate that of you, Peace. So these... Okay, so... These were marketed as beverage containers. The thing I'm trying to figure out is... How the fuck do you get the liquid inside of them? Because there's no... Like, there's the part where the liquid goes, right? You're supposed to drink through this. And then there's this kind of side thing, which is the vent. And it's got, like, a tiny little syringe hole in it. So I don't think I'm supposed to use an actual syringe, though. So, if this is the vent, I guess... Like, we're just gonna have to... Like, squeeze through this hole? There's a lot of holes involved in this, and I'm not exactly sure which one I'm supposed to use. I guess that could work.
All of them.
All of them? Just pump the red liquid through all of the different holes? I don't like how I feel about this. I know how I feel about it, but I don't know if I like it. We're just gonna do this. This is the thing that... It's basically like a little clip. So people can, like, seal their drinks. So we're gonna use that to hold all the liquid inside until we actually... There's a lot of holes involved, and I'm not exactly sure which one I'm supposed to... Hey, it's a valid question, Peace. Alright, so we're just gonna... We're gonna put some gloves on. Take this off. So we don't kill that. Loki. Trying to eat stuff. Use all the holes, but out of context. Of course out of context, Peace. I wouldn't expect it in context. Alright, so we don't need to record this part. Yummy. Guess we can tip this up a little bit. So you guys can see. Gotta love that. Paint and corn syrup. Alright, now hopefully that'll stay on. Ooh! Well, that looks disgusting. Well, it's definitely working. That's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Gross. They hold a lot of liquid. That's good. Enjoy your boyka. I know, buddy. I'll feed you on break. Now we gotta keep it upright. Oh wait, no, we can pinch it off for a second.
What you gonna pinch off?
My blood bag, my sack. My fluid sack. Gucci's behind my computer just like, no. Stop talking. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Say ah. Mm-mm-mm. Yummy, yummy. Oh, positive. Yummy, yummy. We gonna have enough? I think we will. For the blood bags, at least, we'll have enough. I don't know about the vials, but that's okay. Some of it's just gonna be going right back into the coffee can, because I'm gonna show this being emptied into there. Mm-mm-mm. I have a pomegranate juice in the fridge. I'm kind of tempted to fill one of these up with it and kind of just drink it on the side. just to freak out any... Oh, that's open. Okay, cool. Just to freak out anybody that comes in late or is new. This is totally what they intended my art degree to be for. Mm-hmm. Damn, these can hold a lot. So the premise behind this video is that the vampire is using its blood source, which it gets from like a dealer that comes to its door. They're using their blood source as a paint and basically becoming obsessed with their work and then accidentally starving themselves to death because they're only getting like a little tiny vial of blood every day, which isn't enough for them. So would it make sense to have 2 blood bags? Or would it make more sense to have 1 blood bag and watch them try and stretch it? Because I thought 2 was, like, pretty frugal. Door-to-door blood salesman, that's right. That's right. More like shady Dr. Blood Dealer, but, you know, played by a ghost that lives in my house. I think I am just going to fill this up the rest of the way, because it's not going to look right if it's, like, half full. We might just go with 1 blood bag, because that'll make the desperation seem a little bit more, too. I'm gonna go with that. Yummy. Man, if the feds ever come to my door, I am so fucked. Gross. Okay. Let's suck a little bit more of this in. Beautiful. This is a tedious process. Kind of glad I'm not a vampire. Ultimate meal prepping right here. Also, if I showed up to a Halloween party and this is what the drinks were in, I'm pretty sure I'd leave. That was kind of messy. Oh, well. Indy, buddy, not right now. Damn, I'm impressed at how much liquid these things can hold. This has been 3 or 4 catheter syringes worth of paint. Like, holy shit. I think we might, like, call it on that one. Just so we can have a little left over. I don't know. Maybe I'll go with 1 more. Indy, this is not a good time. This is big not a good time. No. Oh, no. Big no. My guy's like, what's the big deal? I just want to look. No. No. Uh-uh. He's in solitary for a little bit, just for his own safety. Okay. So. I think with the paint kind of mixing around and that, this is going to be more than enough. I'm saying that like I know blood-wise how much this is. Okay, so let's see. I have like 2 syringes worth more in there. I think I am just gonna fill it up. What's up, Tater? Welcome in. How you doing? Hi, hi. Ahoy, hoy. Who says that? Is that the SpongeBob thing? Ahoy hoy. No, that's something different. That's ahoy manyoy. I don't know what the fuck that's from. You're okay? That's better than not okay. Sounds like maybe it's a meh. But I'm glad you're okay. Mr. Burns from The Simpsons said, that's right, because he doesn't know how to answer a phone. Ahoy hoy. I quoted a billionaire. Ew. Bruh, I don't know how all of this is fitting in here. This is almost half a coffee can's worth of blood. Paint. But, you know. That's insane. That's a lot. Yamamami. Is that paint or edible blood? I wouldn't recommend eating it. Ahoy hoy was the proper greeting when phones were first invented. Was it really? No, it wasn't. Everybody wasn't a sailor. I don't believe you. Is that a challenge? Only if you want to go to the hospital. So, yeah, I guess so. No, we made this on Saturday. And this is a scrumpy combination of, let's see, what all did we put in this? This is red food coloring, 2 different kinds of red paint, a little bit of yellow paint, a little bit of blue paint, a little bit of black paint to get that nice, rich, bloody color. You can see it kind of stains too when you shake it up. Water, and then clear corn syrup. So it's kind of a modified fake blood recipe. We did this version with the paint because we painted a canvas on Saturday with this stuff as well, and we got it all over our hands and our face. But we wanted it to stick to the canvas and actually be like paint and kind of splatter that way instead of most fake blood recipes are a majority corn syrup. Corn syrup is the base, and I wanted it to be a little runnier than that, just for the paint effect. So we went with a little bit of a different recipe this time, but yeah, fancy. Yeah, sure. Okay, Amazon refunded you. Good, Sinistar. I'm sorry that happened. Mr. Burr. Also, hi, Sinistar. How are you? Happy Monday. Happy barely Monday. Wait, 7:50. Yeah, it's barely Monday for you. Mr. Burns says, ahoy hoy when answering the phone as a running gag referencing Alexander Graham Bell's preferred telephone greeting, which was meant to be an old-fashioned nautical term contrasting with Thomas Edison's favorite hello, and highlighting Mr. Burns' extreme age and out-of-touch nature. Bell's preference: when the telephone was invented, Alexander Graham Bell wanted people to answer with ahoy hoy, a nautical term from ahoy used to hail ships to get attention. Edison's hello won. Thomas Edison thought hello was better because it was easily heard and distinguished, and it became the standard greeting. I've always been a fan of the moshi mosh. The Japanese phone greeting. I think that's Japan, right? That does moshi mosh. I would like to drink it. You would not like to drink it, B-Wags. You would not indeed. Moshi mosh. Yeah, I like that one. I never know what to say when I answer the phone. Like, it depends on who. Sometimes I'm like, this is Kay. Insert full name here. If I'm like trying to be professional about it, but most of the time I'm like, hi, hello. Hello? I feel always awkward answering phone calls. Happy Monday, almost Tuesday, so I can keep the cam that I meant to send to you and the refunded so I can send you it again. It's like 2 for 1. I just have to drive to Maine someday to pick up mine. They'll hold it though. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're able to like use it at least and it doesn't just get like sat and then like canceled on while it sits in Maine. Because that would suck. But I'm glad there was a resolution. Try this crepe they made. It's Nutella, strawberry, and banana. Say ah. Yellow. I like that one. Yellow. I like Fluffy's new greeting into chat. Yellow. They volunteer as tribute. To what? I don't know what moshi moshi means, but I really like that answering for phones. Alright, cool. What do you guys think? Should we fill it up the rest of the way? Should we just put the rest of it in here for the full blood bag effect? Because the scene that I'm going to shoot, that's going to be like a close-up scene, when we're going to do a scene where I have the gloves on and I'm washing the vials, which are going to be these things right here. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. There we go. So I'm going to be washing these. And then that blood is going to get extracted from there with this tinier guy into these to kind of set up the like rationing of blood throughout the week. It's a greeting on telephone in Japanese. Right, Tris, we were talking about telephone greetings, and I was saying that moshi moshi is probably my favorite one for answering the phone. Like, I'm about as American as it can get, so I don't think I could answer a phone that way, but I really like that phone greeting. Sorry, my cats are meowing in the background. Hey, just two minutes, maybe 3, and I'll feed you guys. Nah, this is mine. Let chat have a taste. Oh. Standard Japanese phone greeting. Moshi moshi, used when answering or initiating calls, meaning hello or I'm speaking. Originally to check the line. For formal business, use hi. Kei de gozaimasu. Meaning, yes, this is... and thank the caller. Oh, denwa arigatou gozaimasu. I like it. Damn it. Damn it. It's also unfair to the establishment to portion it out for free. Thank you for respecting the establishment, Ed. I really appreciate that. They didn't have cookies, though, but they had carrot cakes. I used to have a Dorito via chopsticks. So there's that. I could put that one back in. I think I also have a mozzarella stick. That I have not uploaded. Or that I don't have active right now. I gotta get a lot more of those things running. I also was going to animate a gacha machine and have that, figure out how to run that with commands so people could run the gacha machine and get little prizes out of it, just like a animation pop-up, but not there yet with StreamerBot. I wonder if I could fill this up with pomegranate juice. I don't know if I want to drink something out of a flexible plastic bag, though. Nah, we'll save that. I'm already going to be drinking out of tubes. I also think these chunks are real... You think I would sell you... Hold on. Wait a second here. You think I would sell you fake carrots in a carrot cake? Ed. Ed. I'm offended. Come on now. A lot of frosting. Well, yeah, frosting's the best part, man. This is my first time here to be here. Who do you think I am? Do I look untrustworthy to you? Alright, let's put the rest of this blood in here. I was gonna stay there for a moment, hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, sure, whatever. This prop we still need, so I'm gonna put this on a paper towel for a second. Oh, you want me to answer that? Go ahead. Go ahead. Just know, I just served you food. So, yeah, go ahead. Oh shit, Cat Tap is still on. Sorry, B-Wags. That one is not working. That's through Lumia Stream, and I have it off right now, so the lighting doesn't get all fucky. Cat Tap, Cat Tap, Cat Tap. How were you able to redeem that? That's weird. Okay, I paused redemptions. It doesn't say that you actually redeemed it. That's very strange. I didn't think you could do that. Air. Magic. I was gonna say yes, but B-Wags told me to, and now I don't want to. That's fair. You can say that there's a reason that you don't wanna say yes, but very large syringe you have there. Thank you, Nuka. It's made for catheters. Yeah, these are made for catheter extractions. When catheters are full, you use this and you pull the stuff out. In fact, they used one of these, a very similar one of these on Loki when he was in the emergency room. And, yeah, I won't go into detail on that, but, same concept, different use. How's your night going, Nuka? Plausible? It's a strong use of that word right there. Alright, we almost have all of this in. I can't believe this is half a coffee bag worth of paint. Was watching Resident... Ooh! Which one? The first one? The one with my favorite red dress in it? First and the second, nice. I want to watch 28 Days Later. I'm seeing all the trailers for the 28 Years Later, the second one that they're doing, and I haven't seen any of the sequels. I really don't want to see any of the sequels, because the first one's just so perfect. Like, I think it's probably one of my favorite horror movies. But it's making me want to watch 28 Days Later. Resident, ooh! Save your, how? Alright, I'll click it close. That's gonna be my save. Is that okay, Tater? I have all 6? Wasn't one of them animated? No, that was a Matrix. Never mind. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty zombie movie. Honestly, that movie kind of inspired me to start doing my own stuff here. Well, not like in this apartment, but like doing my own stuff because they shot that all on like handheld consumer grade cameras. And it was like, oh, so like you can make good things without having to have the big fuck off cinematic cameras, you know? Has anyone seen the 4th Matrix? I've only seen the first one. I have the Animatrix, but... Woohoo, 10! Thanks for that 10 stream streak. Just tap the menu in the top right. What? What? What menu? It's one of the movies. That was one of the movies of all time? I don't know what that means. We have ads rolling right now. I need to go ahead and feed the cats because they're gonna eat me otherwise. So we're gonna take a quick break. Please get up, get a drinko, get a snacko, get a stretcho. Get a panic O if you need to. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna clean this up and we're gonna start shooting some stuff. So, be right back. Time for dinner for you? Ah, IRL this time. Enjoy that dinner, Ed. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know if that means that you're leaving or not, but either way, I hope you enjoy your dinner. I hope it's fantastic, and I'm curious to know what you're eating, because I'm a weirdo. Recheck the definition. Yes, that was charisma. Wait, perchance? I missed so much. Personally, I went for exploitation and murder, but that was brave to say for your building up. For building people up, I abuse my... Huh? What just I feel like I missed something. Definitely feel like I missed something. I did miss something! Ed! Thanks for the sub! Once again, I don't know where my Twitch alarms are. For some reason, they're not fucking working. I gotta look at that after stream, but thank you for the sub. My goodness. Use those emotes wisely, because I don't know what they mean. I will stay. This is fun. Yay! I'm glad you like our weirdness. That's always good. Hopefully I don't ruin your appetite with any of this. All right, we're gonna set our phone up because we need to do that. I'm gonna move all the. Oh wait, no, we have to finish filling this up because we're almost to the bottom of this, and I think I'm just gonna fill it up the rest of the way with what we have. You missed nothing. Move past it. But what if I get FOMO? What if I have chat FOMO? What if I have KFOMO? In case you forgot where you were. I forget where I am all the fucking time. I woke up from a weird dream the other day and had to remind my own self, remind my own brain that I had a body. And I sat there and I'm like, I have real bones. I have real bones. I'm in this corporeal vessel for real. It was the weirdest thing. Like, I don't lucid dream, but I have really deep dreams where I forget that I'm a human. Does anyone ever get that? Where they just have those moments where you're like, oh my god, I'm a being, and I'm in this body, and like, things are actually happening to me, and I'm seeing life through this perspective. And it fucks me up. It weirds me out when I realize that I'm a person. You know? I tried to bring that up to one of my parents one time, and they told me that it was God reminding me that I existed, and I didn't like that either. You had a thought last night in Goji stream? What was your thought? Was it a good thought? Tomorrow I find out if you have autism. Oh, are you doing the test, the actual test stuff? Tater? Do I say good luck with that? I'm not sure. Do you think you do? Like, do you have a inkling? We did appies for supper? Chicken wings, dry ribs, gyoza. What's gyoza? I feel like I know that, but I don't. Mac and cheese and goth lasagna. Oh, please tell me what goth lasagna is. Thank you for your curiosity. Oh, there, for my curiosity. I thought you were thanking me. That sounds amazing. We're going to do beanies and weenies tonight for our dinner. Simple, filling, sodium-inducing. I don't know if good luck is right phrase. Hopefully you will get some answers perspective. Right, I didn't know if good luck was the right thing. Have you ever read the Ray Bradbury about the guy losing his... No! I don't know if I want to read about a guy losing his bones. That'd give me existential crises. I did the test last week. I get the results tomorrow. Nice. I've wanted to do that, but I'm on shitty company insurance that doesn't cover anything. If you somehow find a way to fly backwards in time zones that each hour is the same, the hour would never change, but you would still age. Excuse me. Also, I don't think I'd like that. Ed? 7-layer chocolate cake. Oh, even better. I tried another one of those chocolates last night. Every single one of them that I've had has been good. I don't know how they get the like illustrated stuff on top, the paper, to be edible though. It kind of freaks me out, but it's really good. The romance is real with canned hot dogs. We're actually doing I mean, I guess they're tiny, just tiny hot dogs, but the little Smokies, I do those, and then I get chili beans, not chili, but like the beans you put in chili, and then some bread, do like a nice Hobbit stew. It is quite creepy. Beans on toast. That's right. I feel like this song is an accurate vibe for what we're doing. I love her voice too. Oh my goodness, haunting. All right, go in there. I'm trying to like push the rest of this in there. There we go. It's your dog's birthday today. Happy birthday, B-Wags' dog. Also, happy Monday, B-Wags. What kind of dog do you have again? All right, that is a full blood bag right there. 7. Oh, such a precious age. A Maltipoo. Oh, cute. When is Loki's birthday? Loki's birthday is in May. I don't really know the exact, I don't know the exact date, but we got him in June, July, August. We got him in September. I got him in September. I'm going to say we because fuck the other guy in this situation. I got him in September and he was 4 months old. So around late May, I think. We must make cat treats for his, but he can't have cat treats, Tater. We can give him catnip if we want to do a cat birthday for Loki. He's gonna be 7 this year, but he can't have cat treats anymore. We can't give him any sorts of treats. I can't give him tuna water. I can't give him anything but drugs. So, give said treats to celebrate Loki's birthday and then give all the treats to Indy. That would be so fucking sad, and I'm not gonna do that to my sweet boy, my sweet orange boy. All right, cool. So this thing. This seems like it's a one-way valve, but we're gonna test that theory really quick here. Whoop! Oh, it's fine. Damn, those hold pretty well. That's not bad. Damn, for party drink vessels, this isn't bad at all. All right, let's set that there. We're gonna set our prop to the side. Thank you for the contribution, Tater. Put these here. Gonna get rid of these for now because we don't need them in the shot. This is not part of the shot either. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I want a fucking Sunday. Okay, so I gotta get the camera lined up. So I'm going to be using the footage from my phone, but I'm also going to be using the footage that we have up right now. This footage here. This is my repurposed cat cam, but I think it's going to work. I think it'll be fine. As long as we like frame stuff up to where it won't be... okay, that's... I think I should have framed this one up first and then gone from there. So let's do... right there. Let's do a little closer to me. That way we don't get the bookshelf in when we like crop stuff out. Give him pets and hugs then. All the pets and hugs. All the pets. Well, of course I'm gonna give him pets and hugs. What should we need to settle this though? Like we need to have an official date that Loki's birthday's on because I haven't really come up with one. What's a good May day that we can have for Loki's birthday? It can't be the 19th. So I already got someone else's birthday on the 19th. So can't share that day. Alright, cool. That's a good compromise right there. Okay, the blood bag is actually not in the shot either, so I'm gonna put it over here for now. I'm gonna hope this motherfucker doesn't leak. In fact, we're just gonna keep that in the trash can. Just in case. May 13th and the 4th. May the 4th. I'm not making my cat's birthday May the 4th. It's just, we've been over this. It's not gonna happen. Okay, so this is going. I'm keeping my headphones on because I want to listen to music while I do this. Here's one. Did he fuck around and find out?
I mean, it's just rolled to the scraps. Just tired of hovering over them.
That's fair. That's valid. Cheeto, welcome in. How's it going? All right, so for these, I'm actually washing these. Like, these have not been washed since I got them. These are test tubes that I got from a scrap art supply store. They don't smell like anything. I was kind of curious to know if they. I think they're clean though. I think they're unused test tubes. I'm still gonna wash them though. I'm gonna wash them with some soap. I'm gonna put a little bit of red food dye in the water though, so it looks like they've been previously used. I'm just gonna use red food dye in that though because I'm gonna actually drink from one of these, so I don't want to, you know, poison myself because that would be gross. Going okay, feeling low energy today. Some days do be like that. Making blood? Well, we already got the blood made. May 1st, but I'm highly biased. Why is that? We've already made the blood. It's already in the bag. This is just going to be the preemptive scene. And just in case the bowl moves, I'm going to put a mark underneath it. Just a little tiny one. Got the blood made, now you just gotta spill it. Now we just gotta ration it out. We're a vampire with food prepping abilities. Come on. Okay. That's fine. My hands are too sweaty to rip the tape. That's fine. It'll be fine. We won't move it. Food dye. Good old red 40. I typically try not to eat red 40 because food dye, but it's not gonna be that much, so I'm not too worried about it. Can we put the blood in the crepes? Probably not this blood, because it is bad. It is not edible. Vampire meal prep. That's exactly what we're doing, Cheeto. So I'm just gonna, like, wash this around inside of this. Just to prep the scene a little bit and make it look like they've already been used. Red 39 is better. I prefer blue 42. So I'm just trying to make these look a little used. Like this isn't a new thing for the vampire to do. Said, hut! Blood crepes? They have blood pudding, and I've always been kind of curious to try blood pudding. But then again, like, I've looked for it, and, like, I kind of have to have it imported, and it's, like, super fucking expensive. Is Loki a hat? Science. Why would Loki be a hat? What? What do you mean by that? I use them during labs for my Yes. I'm actually a phlebotomist in training. Why are you calling my cat a hat? He didn't even like hats. Michelle uses the blood bags during. Oh, okay. I missed the message about Michelle. I'm sorry. I thought you meant me. I was like, yeah, sure. Michelle sometimes has blood bags and plasma in the fridge. Does that look accurate enough for like a real blood bag? Because this is not a real blood bag. A Cat in a Hat? I need to introduce that movie to, I need to introduce Goji to that movie. Because it's just a fucking fever dream. Alright, cool. We're gonna screw these back on really quick here. Just make them look a little... I was gonna put like the days of the week on these, but I think I want them to be spaced out a little more like story-wise, so I'm not gonna put anything outside. Alright, cool. We got our used-looking blood vials here. I'm gonna start the video. Ooh! A little hot chalky. I don't want to interrupt anything that Michelle's doing. I was just curious. I was summoned by blood. Never mind, too late. I'm curious. Also, hi Michelle. I hope your night's going fantastically. It's good to see you. How does this look? How does this bag look? How does this add up to like a real blood bag? Because I'm curious. Not the blood itself. I know that looks a little kitschy, but I bought these on Amazon. And they were, what am I trying to say? They were for, drink parties. They're for, like, vampire blood-themed parties. Because, you know, we have those a ton. Looks pretty good. Thanks. We're doing shit with blood. We're gonna see how all of this looks. I hope work's going well for you. Thanks for tuning in on the clock. I want to do that again because I feel like that was pretty messy. Vampire themed parties. Right, yeah. Just go steal a real blood bag for reference. Right. Yeah, because I should do that. And one more for shits and giggles. I'm not going to steal a real blood bag. Michelle's seal of approval. I will... Oh, shit. I will take that Huckleberry approval. Can upload a pic of a real one to your Discord. I'm okay with that. If it's full, though, if it has stuff in it, probably an NSFW just in case we got anybody who's a little squeamy. But hell yeah, I'd love some references. I was afraid to look up references because I didn't want to. We're doing this, but I didn't want to. I can, yeah, it felt weird. I didn't want the FBI to be too on my case. All right, once more. With feeling. Shit, not that much feeling. All right, that's probably good. It's all sorts of around the inside. All right. Gotta keep that out of frame for the first part. Okie dokie, I got you. Thanks. All right. Got some soap in there for finesse, obviously. Right, yeah. What are you making? We're washing these, but we're filming it because it's going to be part of the video that I'm making. Or are you talking about the video itself? Blood vial soup. Have you never tried that? It's delicious. I feel like one of those ASMR people with the bowls with the rocks in them. I don't know if anybody's ever come across those, but they're strange. I wonder. Oh no, don't do that. Let's keep it there. All right, cool. All right, here we go, I guess. Thought you were making something in that bowl. Yeah, blood vial soup. Why are we throwing them in the bowl? I just wanted to get a shot of them going in the bowl. I didn't want to, like... Wasn't going for necessarily throwing. I just wanted them to be, like, dropped in there. And I kind of wanted to, like, shake the red stuff around a little bit. Get them all, like, kind of covered in droplets, you know? We're making a mess in this bowl. That's what. Huckleberry? Man. Man, oh man. The longer I live away from huckleberries, the more I miss them. I mean, for the past fucking year, yeah, I just have it set. I'm still using the Spotify right now. The Spotify, my god. The Nine Inch Nails. I am still using Spotify, and it's just on, like, the daily mixes. So, this playlist is very, industrial meets, like, I don't know, it's got, like, Portishead and Massive Attack and stuff like that in there, too, so... It's a weird mix, but, yeah, this playlist is kind of nin heavy. 9 Inch Nails. 8-meter veils. It's a bit of a flip. Fucking gross. These are all kind of pink stained now. That's okay. It's got some bubbles in them. Yummy. 4.5 meter screws. Depending on the context, that could be very on par with the rest of the band. 7-yard whales! Aren't most whales 7 yards-ish? I don't know how big a whale is. How long is a whale usually? 7 yards seems like it would be. I mean, they're supposed to be like up to 3 school buses long or something, right? Man, being a vampire is, like, difficult. You gotta do so much shit. Maybe a baby is 7 yards. 22.86 centimeter rivets. Rivets?! That's a big-ass rivet, piece! What you doing with 22.86 centimeter rivets? Building an airplane? Blue whales can be 100 feet, 30 meters. Oh, that's a lot. That's big. So that's a tiny whale. You gotta do a lot of shit. Yeah, you gotta keep stuff clean. You gotta wash your vials. You gotta fill your blood bags. Like, damn. Come on, Bubbles, get out of there. I don't want to drink dish soap. There we go. Okay, that's better. Keep your coffin clean. Gotta muck out the rafters. I found this water in the back of my car, and, like, I didn't want to dump it out, because, like, I'm weird like that, but I also don't know how long it's been back there, so I didn't want to drink it. So, reduce, reuse, rekiki. Remember that. We're responsible vampires in here. Oh shit. How are those noises, by the way? Gotta seem like you aren't a vampire. Right, exactly. Make sure your house windows are completely covered. I mean, just black them out at that point. Makes me think of Fright Night, but like not the original Fright Night. The newer Fright Night with fucking pretty boy, what's his face? Colin Farrell. Even though everything you do is vampire-y, right, yeah. It's gotta be one of those edgy people, but like not too edgy. It ain't easy being a bloodthirsty demonic entity. Alright, I'm gonna get up and put this in the sink because I don't want to put it on the ground because I have animals. So I'll be right back. Gotta figure out how to have an income while being a vampire. Well, that's easy. That's really easy. I mean, you gotta dispose of the bodies somehow, right? So, like, you just start a business of, like, free range, ultra organic meat, right? Colin Farrell. Oh my god. Colin Farrell mentioned Gojima Ghost Summon. I should have known. I should have known. My guy in that is David Tennant, obviously, but I understand the appeal, Goji. How do you feel about Silver? See, here's the thing. I still thought that was just werewolves. I didn't know Silver was a vampire thing. What job would a vampire have? Mortician. Maybe like one of those makeup artists that make the corpses, the cadavers up for viewing at funerals. Surgeon's assistant. Surgeon. Phlebotomist. Maybe museum night guard, perhaps. Librarian. Janitor. Definitely janitor. I kind of felt like a vampire when I was a janitor. Best job for a vampire is a night doctor. That's right. Alright. Cool. Now comes the weird part. Gotta scooch this over here. I should have gotten 8 of these, because I need one to drink, but, that's okay, I can wash one of them out. Vampires would do well at pest control, or at least the ones in Interview. I've never seen Interview with a vampire. Never. Like, I've seen clips of it. And I've definitely seen some pictures, but I know. I've never seen Interview. I'm sorry, Goji. Do we need to fix this? Is this something that, Okay. You watch Cat in the Hat with me. I watch Interview with the Vampire with you. I know. I try not to do that, but I mean... Especially with movies. It's inevitable sometimes. Like the idea of a vampire being a model. The picture is just floating clothes. Beautiful. Whoa, looks like real blood. Whoa, no, it's not. It's paint. All right. Gotta be a tidy vampire. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is a needle syringe. This doesn't have a tip to it. Ah, man. Well, that's not gonna work. I think I have another catheter syringe that isn't open, though, so we could probably use that instead. I thought this had an actual tip on it because I saw this. So I thought it went all the way up. Nope. That's supposed to have a needle in it. Alright, reset. Yep. There we go. Yes, according to folklore and popular theories, if mirrors don't use silver or other pure metals, vampires would see their reflection because the traditional reason for their lack of reflection was the silver repelling their impure nature. I did not know that. Could you not? Modern mirrors, typically backed with aluminum or tin, wouldn't have the same effect, allowing vampires to see themselves and potentially blend in better. Holy hell, I didn't know that. There we go. All right. C, D, C, D's. Wait, what do you mean? All right. E, F, is F? Is F what? Don't want to get blood all over myself. Not sure how this is going to work, but we're going to figure it the fuck out. Why are we saying... I don't know. I don't know, B-Wags. Alright, let's see how this works. Well, that's cool. Pinch that off right there. G, unit, G string. We need a G. G. Damn, I screwed up. What? I don't even know what's happening. You were supposed to defeat them, not join them. G force. G spot. G minor. God, I love her voice. My goodness. Gee Willikers. Gee whiz. G-A. Hey, whoa. Jeep. That does not count. Yeah, that's right. I hear you. It's a goat sheep. Go, Jerry, are you laughing at my meowing or Jeep? Or Geep? Geep. Oh, wait, don't the gorillas have a Geep? Kick Loki out. He discovered his claws feel good being sharpened on your amp. Oh no! I'm sorry, Goji. God damn it, Loki. Given one chance. Ooh, that's kind of a cool shot. With it kind of up the side like that. Beaut. Gorillas have a geep. Beep, beep, I'm a geep. Don't like it. Gorillas have geep, that's right. Also, goat sheep. Goat, you cannot convince me that goat sheep is a real fucking thing. No fucking way. Is he trying to get back in? Is that why he's meowing? Goat sheep are real. I don't fucking believe you. Oh. We're locked. Can't suck if we're locked in. Alright, cool. Yeah, he wants back in. He got a taste of freedom! Then you took it from him. Oh shit, there's a bunch of blood left up in there. Oh my god. Go back down. Go back whence you came from. Hemoglobin from hell. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, it's real! Santa? What? Goat sheep, aka Geep, aka Shoats, are real. I just looked it up. Saw this thing on the internet once that tried to convince me that sheep and kittens are a thing. Called them shittens. Still don't believe you. I doubted you. Yeah, I doubted you. I still doubt you. Oh god. Excuse me. It's making me hungry, sorry. This looks fucking gross. Oh no. I spilled some. A shoat is a young hog, so that could be troublesome. Maybe for you. What is going on? Fluffy coming into this. Well, you see, my New Year's resolution is to try this new diet thing. And I'm not looking up Zebroid. It's not happening. Don't cry over spilt blood. Not when I can do this. Not when I can pretend to slurp it up for the sake of cinematographical weirdness. Shit, now it's all over my hands. So they're rationing it out to last the whole week. Yeah. Kay just got done extracting blood from their recent victim. No, I didn't. I didn't extract blood from my victim. I bought it off some shady guy who extracted it from their victim. Well, I saw you at the blood bank. Sorry, I couldn't resist. What about Narluga? Narwhal and a beluga? Zebroid is pretty sick looking. Oh, yeah? Fluffy, welcome in. I am shooting part of a video for my next song for Body Without a Name. Which I need to get a command going for, but I don't. I would post a YouTube link, but I'm currently, you know, covered in red stuff. But I have a music project called Body Without a Name. I guess I should say that while I'm doing this. I have a music project called Body Without a Name. I release songs and I release videos with them, kind of as a audio visual type thing. Not necessarily music videos. I'm not like singing along in any of them or stuff, but I don't know, I'm being artsy with it. I got 3 videos up so far. This is going to be the 4th one. It's also going to be the 4th song that I release as well on Bandcamp at the beginning of February, end of January. And this one happens to be about a vampire, so we're doing a little blood work. What are you doing? Also, I can't see shit now. I took my glasses off. Who says you don't learn stuff on Twitch? See, Twitch can be educational. Twitch is heckin' educational. No, K-Straight murked someone. They're being humble. I'm not being humble. I'm being discreet, Cheeto, and you're fucking ruining it. You want to blow my cover at this point? Like, come on now. All right, cool. I think I do want to like label them, like 1, 2, 3, like at least with numbers, just to be fucking creepy about it. Sturtlefish? What's a sturtlefish? Peace! You're amazing. Thank you so much. Peace just posted the link to my YouTube channel for Body Without a Name, where all of my videos are. Yeah, if you like weird shit, and you like watching, you know, things that you may or may not feel complicit in watching, definitely check out that link right there. I know some cursed animal hybrids, so that's something. I remember having to make animal hybrids in Photoshop class. We're recording, right? Oh, thank God. For a minute, I thought I forgot to push record on that. Sturtlefish! Horpin! Larluga! Just drunkenly naming animals. Oh, my glasses are not on correctly. Okay. Alright, cool. We're gonna label this 1. We're gonna do Roman numerals because that seems like a vampire thing to do. There we go. Is this the song that has the music video where the guy gets his dick cut off? It fucking is! Oh my God! I'm having flashbacks right now. Unicorns! That's not real. Cheeto. The other ones I could believe in for a hot minute just because I allowed my brain to. I'm not gonna let my brain believe in unicorns. There we go. They're all real, just like unicorns. Unicorns aren't real. I'm sorry to break it to you. They're called rhinoceroses. What? What? I mean, they're totally real. They bring you gifts and wonderful rainbow sprinkle shards on your birthday. Rhino is the closest you get, B-Wax. You get armored tank or nothing. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, no, wait. Oh, shit. The rain. Also, you're still able to do crowd cheer, too. That's weird. I gotta turn the rain off. I'm really sorry. I'll refund points for people who did redemptions that aren't available after stream. I'm sorry. Sorry, B-Wax. I can cut around it too and use the footage that doesn't have it in it, but just for the time being, I'm really sorry. All right, cool. So now there's a tray somewhere. What just happened? I sneezed. What did you think happened? Nothing. Everything. Narwhals, Ed. Narwhals, man. I guess narwhals kind of are the unicorn of the sea, huh? Alright, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna... This is a very nice tray, I think, for blood, but it's the one I got, so... I'm gonna... do this. Actually, no, I should have like a towel or something in this. I think I have a towel in my bag. One second. Alright, this one's kind of old. If it gets a little red paint on it, I'm fine with that. Next thing you know, Kay will tell you there's no Santa. I wouldn't do you like that. That's something you gotta decide on your own. That is an existential journey. I'm not gonna take that journey for you. Nope. We're just gonna be super ceremonial about it. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Because we can't have shit in Detroit. Who the fuck else would put them there? Wait. Put where? What? First you tell B-Wags there isn't unicorns and now you take their redemptions away from them? I'm so sorry. I know. I'm a horrible human being. Or am I a human being? Alright. Ah, shit. Let's see how that looks really quick. Oh, ow! Oh, fuck, I gotta reset that because my headphones were in the background. So I'm just gonna have this, like, here. We'll do it as a separate shot, that's fine. Because I'm a letter? I'm more than just a letter. I'm also a symbol. Santa does, and don't let Neil tell you any different, Charlie. Who the fuck else would put them there? Rude. Rude. We got some kitten scritches. We can do that in just a second. We got ads coming up in about 3 minutes, so I'll probably do that afterwards if that's okay. Tater? Alright, so they leave the shot there. This comes into view. What if I said no, hypothetical? Well, then you'd be out of luck, because I have very sticky fingers right now, and it's not going to happen. Also, what am I fucking... Okay. I don't know if it's considered vocal stems or what it is, but I go through phases where like I repeat things that I hear or things that are like fun to say and stuff like that. And one of the things that has been stuck in my head to say at random times when things go wrong is I've got fucking Butters from South Park in my head. And whenever something goes wrong, I keep going, "Oh, why is it sticky?" One of the sticky bandits? What's a sticky bandit? Why am I one of them too? Loki, your food's out here, broski. Yeah, I know. Harry and Marv, the Home Alone guys, are the sticky band. Oh, I didn't know they had a name. I thought they were just the assholes that tried to break into a house while a child was home. Okay, probably still knows them as the Wet Bandits. I know them as Harry and Marv. Ah, hamburgers. I can't do that, guys. I'm gonna get grounded. Alright, let that hang for just a second. Alright, I got a cat behind me trying to do stuff, and we got ads in 40 seconds, so we're gonna let those run. I'm gonna shut off the camera for a second, see how much storage space we have left, and it reminds me of Butters. That makes sense. And we're gonna go from there. Please get up, get a drink, get a stretch, you know, pray to your puny gods, whatever you need to do. I'll be right back. Okay, cool. So, last shot that we need to get tonight. I was gonna do the milk scene tonight, but we're not gonna do the milk scene tonight because it's just too much setup for me to handle right now. But, let him play his game. Wait, hold on. Also, Stotch. Leopold Stotch. I did not know that his last name was fucking Stotch until Goji and I are watching through South Park, and like on one of the things, he's in the hospital, and I saw his name on the nameplate outside the door, and I'm like, fucking Stotch with a T? This entire fucking time I thought his last name was Scotch. Where's Kitty? We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm making sure there's nothing sticky that he can impede upon, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we're in cleanup phase, and then we're gonna do one more shot, and then we're good for the night. Loki, kitty, 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 kitty. Wait, Stotch? I thought it was Scotch too. No, it has a T in it. Do you have super fast Amazon there? Sometimes. Hey, psst, psst, psst. Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, okay. That's fine. That was kind of awkward on your behalf, but whatever. You wanna get up on the table? Here, maybe we'll just do this instead. He's kind of spicy right now. He doesn't like the fact that he's locked out of Goji's room. He got a taste of freedom, and then it was taken away from him. So he's not much of a cuddly type right now, but we can give him some scritches. We can give him some scritches. Hi, buddy. I like Tweak. Ah! I like Tweak too. Tweak's great. Yeah, sometimes it's fast, Sinistar. It kind of depends on what it is. Like, if it's in stock in one of the warehouses that is nearby, then yeah, it's fast. Otherwise, not really. Do you remember the episode where Cartman tried to kill Stan on a boat with a wiffle bat? Yeah. Think. Yeah, we're only... Okay, so I've never watched South Park before. I've never watched through South Park. We're on episode... Or no, we're on season 9. I think we just started season 9. So, anything past that I haven't seen yet. We're watching The Simpsons, but we got to a certain point, it was like the writing got like super weird, and like they started making a bunch of like transphobic jokes. And I know like South Park, we just watched the transgender episode in South Park 2, so like they're not exactly clean of that, but like I feel like it's kind of different between the two. Like South Park, nobody's safe. Simpsons, some people are safe, and then some people are the butts of jokes, and it was just kind of like meh. We kind of faltered watching Simpsons, but I had never seen The Simpsons either, so we watched kind of the golden age of it, and then we stopped. But now we're watching South Park. Yeah, what the fuck? Watch it! OMFG, what do you mean? What do you mean? Goji's seen South Park. I just was raised very sheltered and did not get the opportunity to did not get the opportunity to watch adult humor ever. So Goji's filling me in on like comedy movies too. Like I watched horror movies when I wasn't around the super sheltered parent. So like I have the horror movie side of things. Goji has like the comedy and the like adult humor side of things. So we kind of switch off a lot of the times, but yeah, I need to be filled in on a lot of comedy. So we're watching through TV shows right now. Can South Park be considered an anime? Only the anime episode. Nice, it's saying Wednesday. Hopefully it gets there safely. I hope it does too, Sinistar. Thank you again. I don't know, it's been kind of like a runaround thing, but thank you. I'm excited. I'm kind of nervous. You guys are gonna see my fucking pores. South Park, nobody's safe for sure. Yeah, exactly. Steamed hams. Those are my famous steamed hams. Oh, he's gonna lay down. He's gonna be a cute boy. I'm not just sure. I'm HIV positive. I don't know if I remember that one. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. Yeah, when Simpsons starts looking like it's not in 480p anymore, that's when it's not really good anymore. I can't remember what season, like maybe season 12-ish? I don't know. It was like 3 episodes in a row that they made like transphobic like butt like butt of the joke was a man who was a woman now kind of jokes. And like I get it, it's adult humor, like it's in a lot of stuff, but like it just seemed like repeatedly like the writing had changed, so like new people were the targets, if that makes sense. And it just, I don't know, it felt like it changed like tone very quickly. It doesn't give people a chance to be selectively offended. It's like, oh, you laughed at the disabled kid, but once it's making fun of something you find important, all of a sudden, how dare they? Yeah, are you talking about South Park? Loki fart, please don't make Loki fart. Loki has the most god-awful rancid farts, and he looks so proud of it when he does it too. Yeah, I've had to stop myself a couple times, because like I said, we did watch the... Bro. Oh! Ah! Okay. All right. Well, that's fair. It's a new diet. It happens. Yeah, I had to... Season 12, episode 1. Okay, yeah, so I haven't gotten there yet, B-Wags. Yeah, I had to stop myself the other day, and with South Park specifically, because I like the fact that no one's safe in that TV show. I think that's one of the things that I like about it. But we did watch the transgender episode where I think Kyle's dad gets surgery to be a dolphin, and Kyle wants to play basketball, so he gets surgery to be a black kid. And like I had to stop myself because I was triggered by it. Like I was, as someone who has transitioned and detransitioned, like I was like, ooh, they're making some jokes in this that I'm not comfortable with. But I had to step back and I'm like, okay, someone else takes offense like this to a different episode in this, because like no demographic is safe in this, and I need to fucking let it go. Like it's nobody's safe. This is not singling out anyone, because everybody's singled out, if that makes sense, you know? The Mormon episode is great. Who's your favorite character so far? I do like Butters. I think he's sweet. Sweet. But let's see. I do like Timmy. Timmy's good. I don't know. I said I really liked Mr. Slave the other day while we were watching the Paris Hilton episode, but we hadn't gotten to that part of the Paris Hilton episode, and Goji was just looking at me across the table like, oh no. Oh no, it's gonna happen. The Mormon episode is great. Dum, da dum, dum, dum. Smart, so smart, smart, smart. So I didn't watch South Park like growing up, but like early 20s, this was a date that I went on, but someone took me to go see the Book of Mormon, that is like the musical, who's by the same people who did South Park. And oh my fucking God, that was hilarious. That just, having grown up in a very, like I was not raised Mormon, but a lot of my friends growing up were Mormons. So just the amount of points in that where I was just like, oh wow, this is painfully true. So when the Mormon episode came around, I was pleasantly surprised. They prefer LDS, that's right. Unless you're one of the Fs, and then they prefer FLDS, which is different. You can YouTube Mormons reacting to it, and they will tell you it's true. Mormons or Exmos? Because... Wait, tell you it's, like the story is true? Because, yeah, I remember going to a Mormon baptism and having to sit through a couple videos that basically went over the whole backstory and tried to convert you. It was very interesting. I would say you would have a ton of experience with them growing up in Idaho. Yeah, I was never told, though. Like, I was never told about the Mormon church growing up. I would like go and have sleepovers at friends' houses and stuff, and the parents would always be like, oh, do you want to go to church with us today? And I'd always be like, nah, because like I wasn't really big into like my family's church either. So I was always like, extra church? No, thank you. But it was always a Mormon church, and I never went until I went to a baptism of a former friend. I had an entire 5 months experience when I was around like 40 of them full time. The majority of kids, like growing up, my middle school, I don't think my middle school did, but both of the high schools that I went to had like a seminary building on site. Like Mormon kids would have a period that they took and went to seminary or went to church in the middle of school days. Like it was pretty ingrained. There was a Mormon church like right across the road from most schools. high schools at least. Enjoyed watching Johnny Harris's videos on the Mormon Church. I like that guy's. He's the same guy that did the thing on the cheese cave, right? All the dairy conspiracies and stuff. Mormons did not say it was true. Most YouTube Mormons are ex-Mormons. That's what I figured. I've watched one lady that like she's gotten a lot of hate for showing off like her Mormon garments, her temple garments and stuff like that. But their arguments was it's not that simple, which in itself is like saying, yeah, but that's religion. That's just religion in general. You can't. Okay, but. Yeah, cheese cave, water, etc., etc. Okay, so he's done a lot of things. The cheese cave, the FDA reserve of cheese that they have under like Wisconsin or Wyoming or someplace in the U.S. I can't remember what it is. Hold on, we gotta look it up. Does the U.S. still have cheese caves? Yes, cheese caves are still very much in operation, especially the large underground warehouses in Springfield, Missouri, though they're mostly now for private commercial storage rather than the government surplus, storing vast amount of cheese and other goods in stable, cool conditions. Historical surplus. The government used caves to store excess dairy from 1970s and the 80s to support farmers, creating the government cheese legend. So, wow. Oh my God! Gojima Ghost! What the fuck was that? I don't like that emote combination. I disapprove of that emote combination, as a matter of fact. Loki's like, ah, yes, my people. He should have bottled his farts instead. Wait, said he failed when he started bottling up his doubts? Showed another Mormon the Harris video, and they hated it. Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting going to see a baptism and like all the different clothes. It felt very much cultish. Like, I'm not gonna judge anyone for what they believe, like outright. Like if it makes you happy and you're not hurting anyone, that's fine. But being in that environment as not a Mormon was very weird, and seeing my friend, like, who was a convert, they weren't like born into the church, they were converted for marriage, put on the white garments and the stuff and dunk them in the. It was very strange. It was very strange. Baptisms at the church that I grew up in, which I don't necessarily believe in anymore either, but it was like we had a cow trough and they filled it with water and blessed it and like dunked people under, and like that was baptisms. The Mormons, like, they have like a built-in swimming pool with like big, like, revealing curtains and like, yeah, it's crazy. A tie right now, but I got a cat. I don't think he's gonna be very happy. See, he's let's see here. What can I use as a tie instead of a tie? What kind of tie? Your pick? Hi, Sarge. How's it going? How are you? Happy Monday. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the government cheat. So basically, the government, if I remember it, the government wanted to support local dairy farmers because there was some sort of like downfall, like they incentivized them. On Marge. Take your pick. Give the cat a bow tie. Absolutely not. I like my fingers. Basically, the government decided to buy up a lot of like surplus dairy that dairy farmers were producing. They turned it into cheese and they stored it, but it was like cheap cheese, kind of. So it was like cheese that a lot of people would get on like food stamps and like food banks and stuff like that. It's much more of an organized religion now than the cult it resembled in the 1800s, but it's very strange and very close to being a cult. I've watched some of the documentaries on the FLDS, which is like Warren Jeffs and that whole thing, who's in jail for pedophilia. And he's like ruling the FLDS church from jail or something like that. And it was really close. A lot of their... A little Scooby? Hell yeah, Scooby. Thank you, babe. That seems like a lot of land. No. 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 Ma'am? Cheeps. Simmer. Nope. Chill. Ferry. You have one, good luck with getting all the cats inside. Herding cats is, always a challenge. Forg! Oh, now you get down. I see how it is. Have a great night, Fairy. Get all the good sleeps. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight on our weirdness. Okay, that wasn't a very good tie of a tie, but it's on, so there you go. OMG Huskarl, welcome in. How you doing? How's it going? How's it hanging? I don't think I'm gonna get this last shot tonight. I think I need to clean. I think I need to clean up, get stuff going, get food going. I'm definitely gonna be on until the top of the hour, but I'm gonna have to put makeup on for it, and I just don't know. I have that and the milk shot, so I think I'm gonna do both of those scenes later this week. We might do those Wednesday. Let's do that Wednesday, because tomorrow I can offload video and get some stuff edited and get VODs edited, and then Wednesday we stream. So let's do our last shoot on Wednesday, and we'll do full makeup, we'll do the full set, and get the rest of our shots done. So yeah, let's clean up for now. And keep talking about weird conspiracies and shit. They denounced the FLDS. They say that they didn't accept the gospel. Essentially, the LDS president, who is a modern-day prophet, said that having multiple partners is against God's will, and the FLDS basically said, that's bullshit. I want multiple wives. So according to the LDS, they disregarded the gospel. Right, so they're kind of like they're considered basically an offshoot at this point. Because they're like the fundamentalists, kind of like fundamentalist Christians. That was the point that I was going to make, was that a lot of the stuff that I've watched, because I go down the road of religious cults a lot on YouTube. I think probably from some religious trauma that I have as well. Food? Man, I want food. Me too. Man, exposing how high your pants. Oh wait, how high your pants sit clip? Rip. Oh no. Fairy, I was too busy focused on the frogs. TBH. Sleep well, though. How close the FLDS and a lot of that stuff came to kind of the way that a lot of family members of my own thought. They're not LDS. I don't have any LDS in my family, but similar. I have some Mennonite and some, I think, Amish. Or something close to Amish, but I definitely have Mennonite in my family, and it was just very interesting to see the parallels between how they lived and how they treated their members. Kind of a random thing to bring up, but the image of someone who tried to draw a chameleon from memory cracks me up. I saw a chameleon. Sorry, that's random too, but I saw a chameleon yesterday. I think I went to the pet store. And I saw a chameleon, and its eyes went, bleh, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. What did the chameleon look like, Cheeto? Is this something that you'd be able to post in Discord so we can ogle at? I'm gonna start cleaning up. Wait, hold on. I think we need mellow cleaning up music. Now that we're done being bloody and weird. Do we want, do we want jazz? Like 60s jazz, taiko, or lo-fi for our last half hour? What you thinking? Yes, and it's hilarious. Fantastic. Ti-fi? Kojima. Is this another hybrid animal? Are we back to the hybrid animals? All right, you're going to get taiko then. Taiko's kind of lo-fi. Not really. Doesn't have that shuffling shoes beat. All right, let's keep that up. Let's keep that there. Oh my god. We've raided to so many different places since I was lurking in your channel, Goji. Have we raided them yet this year? I don't think we've raided them this year. We might raid them. I'll lurk on them for a moment. Chameleons are cool. They're weird, but they're cool. The one we saw, I didn't realize chameleons were so small. I thought chameleons were like iguana size. The one that I saw was like this big. And their paws, their hands, their little claspy guys. Very strange. Very strange. They have toes, but then they also have like mittens on both sides. Posted it in Discord. Okay. All right, hold on. Hold on. I gotta look at this. I don't even have Discord up. Shame on me. Shame on me. Okay, we're gonna put this. Do I have a bag back here? I do. This is my prop bag behind me. It's got all my gross stuff in it. Memes. That's not a meme. That's a music sharing. General conversation. What the fuck? Oh my god. Hold on. Wait. We gotta, hold on. Let me... This is beautiful. This is just a beautiful little guy. Oh my god. We got your classic Rango over here. Okay, but do you know what? It reminds me. I don't know why, but it reminds me of the illustration that someone drew. It's like the famous picture of the man that everybody sees in their sleep. Chat, I hope you know what I'm talking about, but it's it's the I see Pepe. Oh, okay, I see a little bit of Pepe. That the fucking that makes me so ridiculously unnervingly happy. There's this photo out there that people it's not a photo, it's a drawing that someone did. But basically a lot of people say that they see the same man in their dreams. And everybody has seen this, not everybody, but a lot of people have seen the same face in their dream. And it probably doesn't look like it at all, but it reminds me of this. Okay, man people see in their dreams. It reminds me of this. This man. Careful looking up Dreamy Men. Never know what you're gonna get. Well, no, I looked up Dream Man. If I would have looked up Dreamy Man, I just would have seen a picture of you, Goji. Case closed. Come on now. That wouldn't be a dangerous search. That would be that's a necessary search. That's how I start my day. Big cup of Joe and a tall glass of Goji. All right, blood bags back here. That's beautiful, Cheeto. This is getting NSFW. It's because of the man, isn't it? It's because of the man. Gonna find goat. Thank you, Ed. See, that's what I'm saying. This is beautiful, though. I want this on a patch, because I have this vest that I want to turn into like a battle jacket. I've got some patches that I want to put on it. I have some floral ones, but I have this one that I want to put on there, and then I got, because I'm a fucking nerd, I have 3 of these. I have 3 of those, so there's 9 of them total. But I want this patch on there too, just in the middle of all my edgy black and white patches. I want this on a patch. Put like right under my arm so you only see it when I'm turning away. Armpit chameleon. This is beautiful, Cheeto. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I feel blessed having seen this. That's... My soul is fuller because of that. Alright. I'll put this box... I guess we don't have to worry about putting shit on the table anymore, so I'm gonna do that. I only remember dreaming once so far this year. It was kind of expecting them to flood back in after stopping the herb. It probably will take a while. I mean, just because you've been smoking for so long, Goji, I'm pretty sure, one, I have fucking vivid dreams as it is, but, like, based on, like, the time frame, that you've been smoking for, it might take a while. It might take a while for your brain to kind of balance out. But who knows? Who knows? Do you want dreams to come back? Or do you want more dreams? I guess I should ask. Why did it do that? What the fuck? Come back here, OBS. Weird. I know my dreams have gotten really fucking weird since, like... And it happens every time that I took a tea break in the past too, but like, especially recently now that I'm like not taking edibles or anything, I feel like I'm telling a bedtime story, like some sort of weird. And hanging from the rear view mirror was the hook. I felt like mine had been especially weird, but very like symbolic at the same time. Wait, have some of your what? Chameleons? Fluffy? No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put these... You could have some of your dreams. I don't want... Wait, I don't want to steal your dreams. Keep your dreams. Dreams, the dreams. I like that Beck song. Stay up there. That can go in the prop bin. Guys, we made a mess. So much stuff all over the floor. I guess I'll put this in the prop thing too. Just keep all my stuff in that bag so we can actually use the dinner table tonight, Koji. Also, I'm kind of cold. I don't know if I want this back on, because I feel like I'm going to get hot again. But last dream you had was a nightmare, because you learned how to lucid dream. You remember them. The lore was Elon Musk. Oh, God. I can see why it was a nightmare. Wanted to create the ultimate companion called Thanimals. Already hate it. They were humans mixed with giraffes. Just human body with long giraffe necks. No, but the gene splicing caused their brains to break down, and they became flesh-eating monsters. That's terrifying, Cheeto. I'm sorry you had that dream. What the fuck? What the fuck? I also had a dream in which Elon Musk was the bad guy. Other than being awake. But, you know. I had a dream one time that Elon had caught me in something. And he was, like, trying to exploit me for it. But I got really pissed at him. So, like, I broke a bottle and, like, I slashed the fuck out of his hands. And I was like, yeah, take that. But then he came after me. And then he was chasing me. And so I was like running from Elon Musk in this dream. And his hands are all bloody and everything. And eventually, like, I ran into this hotel. And I ran down a bunch of flights into the basement of the hotel. And it was all dusty and grimy and gross. And I ran into this, like, coat closet. And I remember sitting, like, terrified in the back of this coat closet. Like, watching the door. And the door slowly opens. But instead of Elon Musk coming through the door, this, like, weird sort of demonic creature with, like, no eyes and, like, its mouth was, like, kind of, like, webbed shut, like, crawls through this door, like, very, you know, and then I'm like, no, 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 and then I kind of point behind me and it stops and it realizes that I'm hiding from someone too, and it turns around and it eats Elon Musk. It just fucking devours him, and then I woke up. So clearly, I was at the gates of hell, and hell went, oh, you got bigger problems. It's pretty good though. I mean, for a nightmare, I don't have nightmares a lot, but for a nightmare, it actually had a pretty good ending. I sometimes it drives me nuts, like how my brain maps dreams though, because I feel like I go back to the same places. Does anyone else do that? Like, I don't know. I feel like I visit places in my dreams consistently. Yeah, Nuka, you do that too. It's bizarre. Like there's certain houses next to an ocean that I always end up going back to. Malls. There's a certain mall that I go to in my dreams. There's like a train yard that always appears in my dreams in different ways. Like I'll either take a train car into this giant train yard where all of these like holding lines and it's never like passenger cars. It's always like cargo stuff, like oil tankers and box cars and lumber flats and stuff like that. And I'm never in danger, but like I have the feeling that I have to keep vigilant so like I don't accidentally step in front of a train, but like I'm not running from anything, like I'm not in active danger. Fluffy, what are some of you, actually Fluffy or Nuka, what are some of your places, if you don't mind me asking, because dreams fascinate me. I've had many dreams of houses that are all the same, rooms that open into rooms. Yeah, I have dreams in real life. My grandma has a basement in her house, and I kind of grew up out there, and there's hidden doors in the basement. Not like it's like cellars and like fruit cellars and stuff like that, but they made them look like the walls, so the wall opens. And this is translated into my dreams so many times where I just open door after door after door, and eventually, if you go one direction in this like basement, I end up in this giant red room, like fucking 40-foot ceilings, huge room. And at the end of it, there's two elevators. There's two black elevators. And I've drawn a picture of it before, and it's fucking freaky. It's weird. Like the other rooms, like there's always boxes and stuff like that. I have a lot of dreams where I'm moving, and there's boxes everywhere, and I always forget something, and I have to go back to that house. K's in the limo. Cheeto, for real though. So many of my dreams, especially the dreams with moving boxes, and like I go back to one of my childhood homes a lot. And well, not my childhood home, but like the home that I was in, the house that I lived in right before I moved out. So when I was a teenager, and I go back to this house a lot, but it's always empty. There's nobody living there. There's none of the furniture when I was living there. My room is completely empty. I'll go in there and there's like these high lights refracting in from the windows, but it's dark and gray and empty. And then I go into the garage, and sometimes the garage is normal, but sometimes the garage is like this atrium that's all been overgrown. It's abandoned, and it's got tile and like creeping ivy over this stuff. A lot of my dreams end up there, and it's weird. It's so fucking weird. What's my brain trying to tell me? I've written down many of them. I've started to keep a dream journal again because it's just weird. I have some dream books that explain some of them. I think I've tried to look it up a couple times, but like it always pulls from different religions, and it's like I don't necessarily want the religious like reading of it. I just want to know what the fuck my brain is trying to organize, you know? If you get rich, you'll make that and fly you and Goji out here. Wait, make what? What are you gonna make, Sarge? An never-ending basement? Fluffy, there's in your dreams, there's basically one big house we used to draw as kids. The house is oval-shaped, really weird with a lot of rooms, and it basically feels like one of those ant houses that have glass walls. Oh, like ant farms, where you can see the side of them, but only on one side. Weird. Like oval-shaped, like the layout is oval-shaped, or is it like oval-shaped sideways? Like, is it really flat? Some of the dreams help me to understand some trauma. I mean, that house, that teenage period of my life house definitely had some trauma in it, but nothing to where that I should be dreaming of it being the entrance to the back rooms, you know? Same with my grandma's basement, like, but a lot of the dreams where I'm in my grandma's basement, they're, I'm short. Like, I'm kid height. So in those dreams, I see tables at like this level. So I'm wondering why that imprinted on me as a kid. And yeah, it's weird. Like none of my other dreams are like that. Or like in different places, I'm me height, like I'm adult height in those ones. But the dreams that happen at my grandma's house, I am child height. Like I'm maybe like 4 or 5 years height level. Oval shaped sideways. Like take an egg and cut it in half. Oh. That's very strange. Does it like you said you drew it as kids? Does it like represent any like real house in your past? Dreams are so fucking weird. Dreams are so weird. The most recent one I had to for some reason Loki got lost and he was staying at this this place out in the country and I had to go pick him up from like some random house. But like I kept texting the lady who was babysitting him. I don't know why this random lady in the country was babysitting Loki. But I kept texting her like, I'll be there in a half an hour. I'll be there in a half an hour. But then things would come up. And I've like, for some reason, I drove downtown and the freeway was huge. And I parked my car on the street. And you know how Maps gives you like your parked car location a lot of the times? I kind of trusted that in the dream. And I parked my car and I went spelunking and I went through all these different buildings and I ended up getting stopped by a cop who thought I was intoxicated and I had to like convince him like, no, I don't drink. I'm like, I'm sober right now. Like, I don't know why you think I'm intoxicated, but I'm not. I'm just trying to find my car. I forgot where I parked it. And I tried looking at my phone and the parked car pin like would reappear and disappear. And it was very strange. But then the whole Loki thing, like I kept texting the person through the entire dream, like, I'll be there in a half hour. I'll be there in a half hour. And I never ended up going and getting Loki. It was weird. Dreams, man. Dreams. I don't really have a lot of nightmares, though. Is the thing. No, not at all. We made it up. I remember fondly that we drew the house in turquoise and we drew every room in it. In your dreams, I'm in those rooms and there's always something else happening. I would say that 75% of your dreams you can remember are in that house. I wonder if, like, if you drew it as a kid, you know how, like, in Sherlock, how, like, he has a mind palace? And I've heard of other people, like, mind mapping. Like, they have certain ways that their brain recalls dreams. Or recalls memories and stuff. And I wonder if your brain, like, imprinted on that as a kid. And, like, that's how it's working through, like, memories. That's how it, like, stores different, like, past memories of you. Just because, like, you said you drew it a lot as a kid. So, like, if you drew it a ton, I wonder if your brain, like, kind of, like, latched onto that or something. That's weird. I have a tattoo that was your first one that I got because of a very vivid dream. Nice. That's intense. Having a dream so so intense or so vivid in your head that you get a tattoo based off of it. I had the oh my god, bubbles. I think the most like impactful dream that I've ever had was I was staying in some sort of cabin. A lot of my dreams take place in the very early morning when it's like gray outside and in random houses too. I was staying in a house with a bunch of coworkers for some reason. I think we were on like a business thing or like some sort of retreat or I don't know. Anyway, I was staying in this house and like people were sleeping on couches. They were sleeping on the floor. Like I was sleeping in some random side room. And I was the first one awake, and there was a bunch of people that were sleeping everywhere, and like so I had to kind of like step around people to get out to the living room. And I remember going to the living room and looking out the window and seeing the ocean and seeing like a dirt road coming up to the house, and coming up the dirt road were 3 lynxes. Don't ask me fucking why, but like they were coming up the road and they like put their paws up on the glass in front of me and were like looking at me, and I was just like, what the fuck, guys, wake up, and like no one would wake up and look at these like big ass cats. And then they went away, and eventually people started waking up, and then everybody went outside, and I was really confused, and I went outside with them, and I looked in like the neighboring yards, and everyone was looking at the ground trying to find things on the ground. And when I looked back up, there was a woman standing next to me, and she was trying to take like charcoal rubbings off of a fence, like a sandstone fence, and she's like, yeah, you can still see remnants of the event. If you look really close, you can still see an axe in that tree over there. And I look across the road, and I'm trying to look for this axe in a tree, and I can't see it. And there's a train track running through the middle of the street too. So with the fucking trains again. But as I'm looking, there's like these sandstone ruins in the yard across the street from me. And as I watch, water starts running backwards up these ruins. And it starts like it was the creepiest fucking thing. I just remember like standing there like shaking, like what the fuck is happening? Because all this water started running backwards and everything. I looked over and the woman was gone, and like I woke up from that like in a sweat because it was just so symbolic and weird. And yeah, it was bizarre. Lynxes have shown up a lot in my dreams though. Long story, but it helped me to let go of some bad shit. That's good. I mean, when dreams can do that, like I think that's kind of like your subconscious processing things in a better fashion. I mean, there could be like way worse ways to process trauma, I guess is what I'm saying. Your brain's just working through things. This is weird, but could someone type something in my Twitch chat? I can. If you would like. Are you live right now? What for why? Excuse me. Not like a command or anything. I'm just working on developer stuff. Or did you want like emotes or something? Yeah, dreams are weird. I don't know. I think we do slip into the back rooms a little bit when we dream, because I don't know, just some of the imagery. That type of stuff is what I want to pull into some of my videos too, especially with this project. Like, the more I have the ability to go out and like shoot places, and the more I get comfortable with what I'm doing and what I want to do with Body Without a Name, I want to include some of that liminality into this, because the ones that I've done so far are kind of horror-ish, which is fine. But I'd love to do some liminal space shoots, and I'd love to stream it too. I need to get a different phone. But I'd love to take you guys on some video shoots that are more like liminal space stuff. Seeking those out, going and finding like weird hallways and decrepit alleys and shit like that. I think that would be a lot of fun. Using dreams in art is a good thing. It is. It is a very good thing. They can be inspiring. I'm glad dreams are coming back for me, and Goji, I hope your dreams come back a lot more the longer we do this, because I don't know, dreams are great. I want to see what's inside your mind too. I want to see what kind of dreams you have, Goji. Speaking of dreams though, I think it is high time that I get some food in me so I can go back to Slumberland and see what my dream world has in store for me. We are almost at the top of the hour. So I think it is time for us to find a friend. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight and watching me put various syringes of red-colored liquid into various, let's say, receptacles. I think that's a good term for it. You once had a dream of an old classmate. You stabbed him with a pen in real life? Or in the dream? Because, I mean, did he deserve it? Did he deserve it? Food affects your dream. Yeah, it does. Spicy food. Spicy food gives me spicy dreams. Among other things. But, you know. No, in the dream. Okay, that's good. I didn't know if you just dreamed of someone you stabbed because you stabbed them. I also... Oh my god, that was weird. Should have had a syringe trigger warning on the stream. Oh, I'm sorry, Neo, if that was a bad... If that was a bad... I figured, because we don't have needles, we didn't have needles, I didn't think that a trigger warning was necessary, but I'm sorry if that did trigger anyone while we were doing stuff tonight. I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry, Neo. I lost my train of thought. I'm fine. Needles don't bother me in the slightest. Okay. I'll keep that in mind though. That's probably a good thing to have, especially for these photos or for these video shoots. Since we're doing some more horror stuff, I will keep that in mind. Neo, it's weird that you popped into chat just now because I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I had a dream that you were in before Goji and I met you. I'm like 89% sure. It was fucking weird. I've had some really powerful dreams myself, but they would be too long to talk about in Twitch chat. If you want to post anything in the Discord, Cheeto, dreams are great. Should I create a dream channel so we can go over our weird dreams? I don't know. That would be kind of fun to see. Just to see. Let's see here. A dream channel would be interesting. I also have another channel that I'm gonna start. That's kind of more of an art process. I've had similar dreams, not about people but events. I've had some deja vu dreams, which is very, very strange. I'm gonna see if this person plays another song to see if they're still on. If they don't, we'll find someone else to raid, but I just want to hold out for a couple seconds. Yeah, I'm pretty, like, because I don't see faces in my dreams. I do see people, but I don't necessarily know, like, what their face looks like. They're always just, like, blurred. You know, like in BoJack Horseman, how, like, his flashbacks have, like, the scrambly faces over the top of people's, like, actual face. That's kind of how my dreams are. Yeah, I'll set up a dream channel if there's interest in that. I'll go over the other channel. Oh, he's playing another song. Okay, cool. Later. I'll go over the other channel later when we get into some digital art. But yeah. You ever have a dream and you feel like you had it before, but you can't tell if you really did or if the dream itself is making you think you had the dream before? No, but I've had dreams where, like, I'll do the actual thing that was in the dream, like, later, like, a couple days later, I'll be like, what the fuck just happened? Like, is this my brain backfiring, or did I actually just premonice this? Fucking weird. All right, friends. We're gonna go raid Grundy on the drums. I don't think I've had a chance to raid them yet this year. It's early, I know, but I don't think we have. So, we're gonna go say hi to them. Please stick around for the raid if you can. Oh, wait, I thought that was the kid who tried to make that one sentence happen but couldn't, and, well, I started reading it like that. And then realized it wasn't that. If you're a sub to the channel, feel free to use that raid message. If you are not, please use whatever raid emote you feel calls to your heart the most. We will... God damn it. Grundy's redemptions are always fucking weird, and I love them. We will be back on Wednesday. We're finishing up this video shoot on Wednesday. I've got a couple more scenes that I need to get, and then that's a wrap, and we're editing it. So, yay! Until next time, thank you again so much for the company. Thank you for the subs tonight too. There were some of those as well. Thank you guys so much for the love. Until next time, don't panic. Drink water. Check in on your neighbors. Check in on yourself. I'll see you then.